This is NSDA and I am Shio Uchida. We are into the second week of June already, and the weather seems to be having a great impact for the last day of school for many of the students in Beaverton School District. Although in this weather, just like today, recent data is telling us the drawback of the rising temperature of Earth, which is causing numerous problems. Over the course of the last generation, we have raised the planet about 1 degree Celsius, which is surprisingly causing massive outbreaks of drought and flooding, enough to make seawater 30% more acid. Scientists believe that humans cannot reach the point where we pass the 2 degrees Celsius increase, or else we will be entering the catastrophe zone. So what will happen to our planet if we don't make a change? What can we do to prevent that? Nathan will tell us more details about these questions.
Hello, I'm Nathan Waldman, and I'm going to tell you about why solar panels are awesome and why you should get some right now. Solar panels are a renewable resource that would reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. 40% of America's carbon gas emissions come from electric power plants. To reduce climate change, we need to do 3 things that you can do on your own. Stop coal use by 2030, reduce the use of all fossil fuels dramatically, and improve agricultural and forestry practices. To reduce our fossil fuel use, we need to put solar panels on your house, my house, and everywhere else in the world. Back to you, Shio.
Thanks, Nathan. Now let's go to Darby in space and see how solar panels work.
Thanks, Shio. I am here in space and have learned how solar panels work in many amazing ways. When sunlight is absorbed by solar cells, the solar energy releases electrons from the atoms. The electrons then flow through the materials and produce electricity in a process called the PV effect. When solar cells are combined, they produce solar panels. When the panels are also combined, they make PV arrays which are set up in ways to capture the most sunlight in a day. To provide a common house with electricity, about 10 to 20 PV arrays are needed to be lined up beside each other. Now here's a quick recap on how solar panels work and why they'd be perfect for your home. Solar panels revolve around the sun. When solar energy is absorbed by solar panels and turned into photons, the panels then create the electricity and move it through the cables until it reaches the inverter. The electrical service panel uses the electricity, then you have experienced how solar panels work. Back to you, Shio.
Thanks, Darby. Now let's go to the ocean and learn more about what we can do to the environment with Allie.
Thanks, Shio. Reporting here from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Solar panels are a great way to conserve greenhouse gases, but there are many other ways to do so too. For example, instead of using solar energy, we could also use wind energy, hydroelectric energy, biomass energy, and geothermal energy, and many other forms of energy. As we speak, scientists all over the world are working to find other ways to harness energy in a more effective, efficient way. There are small things that you can do to save our planet from catastrophe. For example, if you plant a single tree, it will absorb 1 ton of carbon dioxide over its lifetime. You can save 2,400 pounds of carbon dioxide by recycling just half of your household waste. And changing just one of your light bulbs with a fluorescent bulb can save 150 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. This will not be an easy change for our planet, but there are easy things anyone can do to make an impact. This will be a test for our society to see if we can make a change. The goal for us by 2050 is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 80%. This would also mean ensuring that 10% of our electricity is powered by renewable energy sources by 2025. We can make this change, but the Earth needs your help. Welcome back to school, put electronics down, and plant a tree. Together we can save our planet.